We are starting our first lecture of your paper second. Ready? And the name of course is name of बोलत राहतो तुम्ही बोलल्या नाही तर मला काय कळणार नाही इकडं काय काय चाललंय काय नाही. काय कोर्सचं नाव आहे?
इंस्ट्रुमेंटेशन.
इंस्ट्रुमेंटेशन या कोर्स मध्ये we have to go for 2 credits. आता तुमचा नवीन सिलेबस आहे त्याच्यामध्ये हा 2 क्रेडिट लागतो. तुम्ही काय करा आता तुमचं जे माईक आहे ना ते म्यूट करून टाका. तुमच्या मागचे जे डिस्टर्बन्स आहे ते मला ऐकू नाही येणार आणि दुसऱ्यांना पण ऐकू नाही जाणार. फक्त तुम्हाला काय प्रॉब्लेम जर असेल ऐकू येत नसेल माझ्याकडून काही डिस्कनेक्ट झालं तर तुम्ही अनम्यूट करायचं आणि मला सांगायचं. ओके, सो दिस इज चॉईस बेस्ड क्रेडिट सिस्टम सिलेबस आणि it is implemented from this year only, that is 2020-21. Okay, so in this course we are starting our first chapter and the name of first chapter is fundamentals of measurement. Fundamentals of measurement means why to do the measurement, what is the necessity of measurement. Remember that measurement plays very important role in every industry and scientific aspect or science. Means if you are not measuring then you are unable to know anything, because measurement gives the exactness. Exactness is only given with the help of measurement. And everyone wants the exactness. Means exactness is given with the help of certain data and data is obtained with the help of measurements. Are you getting? For example, if I will say that what is your height? What is your height? What is your height? What is your weight? What is your height? This is your personal things. What is your eyesight? What you will take? You will tell some exact figure. Maybe your weight 70 kg. You will say your height is 170 centimeter. You may convert it in inch. What is your eyesight? You will say that 6 something high sight is there. Means whenever I will say that any quantity is expressed in a number. Number is a fundamental data and that number gives the exactness. Is it right? So if you only say that his height is very large as compared to other students, very large means it is unfallness. You cannot express it in numbers. It is a vague thing. And whenever you express anything as a vague, that is not considered as a good manner. Are you getting? Anyone having any question, they will unmute and tell me. कोणाला काय question आहे का? If anyone having the question, you may tell me in the chat box so that I can understand. You are having some question. Someone raise the hand. Oppo A12, raise the hand. Okay, so what we are saying that the Lord Kelvin, this was the first fellow. When you can measure what you are speaking about and express it in numbers, you know something about it. Remember, when you measure that and you are speaking about, when you are speaking vague about any quantity and you are not expressing that thing in numbers, then that is a vague thing. That is meaningless. Are you getting? But if you express same thing in numbers, then you can say that that quantity having its exactness. Reading. So when you cannot express any quantity in numbers, your knowledge is unsatisfactory kind. Whatever you are expressing, it is unsatisfactory, it is not sufficient. In any industry, in any sophisticated instrument, or in any sophisticated technology, if you are just expressing a quantity as a vague means not in terms of numbers, then it is unsatisfactory, or you are not knowing exactness about that quantity. Remember, this is said by the Kelvin. Means as a science student, as a technological person, if you express the quantity near to the number, near in a data, that is giving you the exactness. Are you getting? So whenever you are doing anything or any measurement, you have to express it in numbers. Again, the question is that what are the aims, or how to measure? If you want to measure any quantity, why to measure? So what are your aims of measurement, or why you are measuring the things? These are some aims of the measurement. What are the various aims of measurement? This is the first aim of measurement is first aim of measurement. The measurement represent the magnitude of attributed phenomena. Attributed phenomena is quantity. It's represent a magnitude. It having a magnitude means it represents in perfect number. Perfect number. Magnitude means it having certain perfect number, or it is expressed in perfect number. So first aim of measurement is you have to express the quantity in the form of perfect number. Measurement तो पहला aim काय है? You have to represent the quantity. Quantity you have to represent in a magnitude. Magnitude means as a sufficient number. Are you getting? Or whatever phenomenon you are expressing. If I will say that the pressure, atmospheric pressure at Sandward, if I will compare atmospheric pressure at Sandward and I will compare the pressure at sea level, two pressures I am comparing. Sea level pressure, which is how much? Which is 760 millimeter of Hg. This is sea level pressure. Is it right? But sea level is lower level, and if you compare our Sandward place is at higher altitude place as compared to sea level. Sea level is lower. हाँ. आले का सगळ्यांना आवाज येतोय का? शेअर स्क्रीन. Microsoft PowerPoint share F5. So first aim we are discussing that first aim of measurement. What is the first aim of measurement? That we will represent the phenomenon in terms of perfect magnitude. Perfect magnitude means in pure number. For that I am giving one example to you that when you measure the atmospheric pressure at sea level and you measure the atmospheric pressure at Chandwal, is it right? The pressure at sea level will be more because it is at lower height, and if you go for the pressure at Chandwal, it will be less because it is at the high altitude as compared to sea level. So if you say just that the atmospheric pressure at Chandwad is less as compared to sea level, it is a just statement. But if you say that the atmospheric pressure at sea level is 760 mm of Hg, while atmospheric pressure at Chandwad may be whatever measured 700 mm of Hg. So what will happen? This statement will become in perfect magnitude and it becomes more meaningful as compared to the previous statement. So whenever you are making first aim, you have to represent the attribute of phenomenon in terms of a perfect magnitude. This is the first aim of measurement. Then second aim of measurement, it gives the quantitative measurement of the observation. Quantitative measurements of the observations means whatever observations you are doing, you are doing 1 2 3 4 observations, and you are making that observations in terms of quantity. For example, if you have taken a simple pendulum, and for a simple pendulum you are making the oscillations from this position to this position. You are going here, releasing the simple pendulum and measuring the time to complete one oscillation throughout the period. When you have measured it as 20 seconds, so quantity you are getting. For this time I am getting a period as a 20 seconds. Second time you are measuring period, and you are doing certain analysis, that is period is t is equal to 2 pi square root L upon g. That you say that the period depends on the length of simple pendulum. It does not depend on how much height will be there, where it will be, you are taking here or where you are taking here, and then you are measuring the period. The period will remain constant. It will only depend on the length. So quantity you are giving, and from that quantity you are making certain observations. So this is the second aim of the measurement system. And third aim of measurement system, it gives the continuous measurements and recording of many physical parameters. If you are taking many physical parameters means there are different physical parameters, maybe pressure, maybe temperature, maybe humidity, maybe other electrical parameters also. It gives the continuous measurement and recording of the data, and that data will be analyzed. So there are basic three aims of measurement. Measurement represents the magnitude of attribute of the phenomena. It gives the quantitative measurement of observation, and also it gives the continuous measurement and recording of any physical parameter. These are the basic three aims of measurement system. Measurement system चे हे 3 aim आहे, and these 3 aims are used in the measurement system. So next, then I will explain the measurement system. Any measurement system, if you want to explain, the measurements in, these are the functional elements of the measurement system. If you are taking any measurement system, and if you study the functional elements of measurement system, which are the basic functional elements of typical measurement system? These are the basic elements of typical measurement system. Which are the basic elements? Basic element, the typical measurement system के basic measurement system involve the precise measurement and recording of physical, chemical or mechanical or optical parameters. Functional elements कोणते कोणते आहेत? As per examination point of view, this question like to be asked. Many times this question is asked. Explain the basic functional elements of typical measurement system, or explain the block diagram of typical measurement system. Typical measurement system ची ब्लॉक डायग्राम काय आहे ती एक्सप्लेन करायला बऱ्याच वेळा क्वेश्चन्स हा एक्झामिनेशन मध्ये विचारलेला आहे. It mostly comes, okay, because there are basically two parts. Functional elements में दोन parts आहेत. एक आहे बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स, बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स आहे, आणि दुसरा जो आहे तो ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स. म्हणजे टिपिकल मेजरमेंट सिस्टीमचे दोन पार्ट्स आहेत. एक आहे बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट आणि दुसरा मेजरमेंट सिस्टीमचा पार्ट आहे ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स. म्हणजे एखादी क्वांटिटी जर तुम्हाला मेजर करायची असेल, इफ यू वॉन्ट टू मेजर एनी क्वांटिटी, you have to at least consist of two parts. Basic parts is necessary part, remember, which is basic functional elements. The basic functional elements काय? These are the basic building blocks of all instruments. Any measurement system if you will take, this should have these elements. If you want to measure temperature, if you want to measure pressure, if you want to measure humidity, if you want to measure the sound level, if any physical parameter or any physical quantity, if you want to measure, that instrument which you are using for the measurement of given physical quantity, जर फिजिकल क्वांटिटी मेजर करण्यासाठी जे तुम्ही इन्स्ट्रुमेंट वापरत आहात, गेटिंग, त्या इन्स्ट्रुमेंटला दोन पॅरामीटर्स आहेत. एक म्हणजे बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स आहेत आणि दुसरं काय, ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स आहेत. ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय असतं आणि बेसिक एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय असतं, तर बेसिक एलिमेंट्स मध्ये बेसिक बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स आहेत कोणत्याही इन्स्ट्रुमेंटचे. विदाउट दॅट बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट एनी इन्स्ट्रुमेंट विल नॉट वर्क. And auxiliary elements काय आहेत, auxiliary elements are the external elements. That auxiliary elements consist of different units. Which different unit that will consist of? They consist of the calibration element, then they consist of external power element, they consist of feedback element to provide the error signal or control the physical quantity which is to be measured. Means these are the parts of your auxiliary elements. Means in a system, that system consists of basic functional element and दूसरा है auxiliary elements. Are you getting? So बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स आणि ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय आहे, बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स आर बेसिक बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ मेजरमेंट सिस्टीम आणि ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स काय आहेत, these are calibration element, external power element and feedback element to provide the error signal to control the physical quantity. These are the parameters. So how this diagram or how this any system works, this is the way in which the functional elements of typical measurement system work. How they work? Any physical system has its input. Input means physical parameter that you want to measure. For example, if you want to measure the temperature, you want to measure the humidity, you want to measure the strain, current or voltage. These are the physical quantities which you want to measure. They will act as an input. म्हणजे फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय आहे, तर पहिले इनपुट असायला पाहिजे. गेटिंग. आणि मग तुमचा जो डायग्राम होता की त्याच्यामध्ये मी सांगितलं तुम्हाला का बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स, दीज आर युअर बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स. what are your basic functional elements? In basic functional element you are having transducer element, you are having signal conditioning element and you are having display. Display will just act as an output where you are getting the output of given physical quantity. Given physical quantity चा output जे आहे ते तुम्हाला कुठे भेटणार आहे, that you will get on the display. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल तुम्हाला काय मेजर करायचं, टेम्परेचर मेजर करायचं. यू वॉन्ट टू मेजर द टेम्परेचर ऑफ युअर बॉडी. सो टेम्परेचर of your body will act as an input parameter. Temperature will act as an input parameter. Whenever you measure the temperature, so temperature is your physical quantity. Are you getting? That physical quantity should be given to the transducer element. This is transducer. What is the working of transducer? Transducer will convert given physical parameter, whatever physical parameter. For example, temperature here. Temperature will act as a physical parameter. This physical parameter is converted into electrical signal or in terms of signal. Are you getting? So one form of energy means temperature here. Temperature is converted into what? Maybe another electrical signal. So one form of energy is converted into another form of energy with the help of device. That device is called as transducer. Are you getting? So that quantity should be sensed by the instrument. That quantity, for example, if you want to measure the temperature, so you should have such a material, such a parameter which sense the temperature. For example, mercury. If you are taking the measurement of temperature with the help of mercury thermometer, there is also alcohol thermometer, because alcohol will also sense the temperature, mercury will also sense the temperature. So you have to take that substance, that element which will sense the given physical parameter or given physical quantity. If you are taking water in the thermometer, can it sense the temperature? No. Why? Because water is not sensitive to the given physical parameter. Why? Because water absorbs the heat. It will not expand by taking the heat. But what is the property of mercury? When heat is given to the mercury, mercury expands with the given temperature. That's why what will happen? We have to use that transducer element which will sense the given physical quantity. So what is the transducer? What is the transducer? Transducer is a device which converts one form of energy. One form of energy means physical parameter. Which is physical parameter here? Maybe temperature, maybe humidity, maybe strain, maybe current, maybe voltage, or whatever quantity you want to measure, that will act as your physical parameter or input form of energy. That should be converted into what? Another form of energy. Is it right? That is done with the help of first parameter, the first part, which is transducer element. So it is generally called as primary and secondary sensing. Means it is primary element which is in direct contact with the physical parameter. It is not necessary that transducer should be direct contact with the physical parameter. असं काय necessary नाही आहे. Are you getting? For example, तुमचं स्क्रीन आहे, मोबाईलचा स्क्रीन आहे, बरोबर आहे ना. त्या स्क्रीनला तुम्ही टच करता म्हणजे काय? यू आर गिविंग युअर एनर्जी, युअर फोर्स, विच इज मेकॅनिकल एनर्जी. But when you touch to the screen of your mobile, what will happen? It converts into the electrical signal. It is doesn't take this as a force over there. So what will happen? Also that is the quantity, or that is first sensing element. Are you getting? So transducer is the primary element or primary sensing element which sense the given input signal. Given input signal is sensed with the help of transducer. And then what will happen? Then that signal is given to the signal conditioning element. What is the condition of that signal? It may happen that the temperature which is sensed, it is not amplified, it is not recorded. So it is signal sense, and that it can be directly displayed. But if you directly display the signal, or if you directly display the given physical quantity, what will happen? You will get the error signal, or whatever the quantity you want to measure, that can be not displayed accurately. Means basically this is sufficient or measurement of given physical quantity. What? You should have input signal. That input signal is given to the transducer. Transducer will convert that input signal to the measurable quantity. The signal conditioning unit will be there, that will measure the condition, and then it will be displayed. Are you getting? But the display unit will not give the correct quantity or correct physical quantity. That's why what you have to do, you have to use the external calibration element. Calibration element means what? Calibration element means what? Certain quantity that should be measured. Calibration means what? You are taking a scale. Are you getting? For example, you are taking a scale having 15 centimeter. Is it right? What we generally do, we will make the replica of it. We will take the stick of this length and we will say that this is 15 centimeter. So what we have done, we have taken this length as this much. That's why we have prepared the replica. So from one measurement device, we will make the another measurement device. म्हणजे एका मेजरमेंट डिव्हाइस पासून काय करणार आपण, दुसरं मेजरमेंट डिव्हाइस तयार करणार आहे. या प्रोसेसला आपण काय म्हणतो, कॅलिब्रेशन म्हणतो. मग हे जे टेम्परेचर आहे ते मर्क्युरी किती एक्सपांड झाला. सपोज आय विल टेक द मर्क्युरी थर्मामीटर and if I will take mercury expansion up to this point, I will say that up to this point is 30 degrees Celsius. But if it expand over here, I will say it is 35 degrees, where I have to calibrate this scale. I have to say that if mercury comes at this point, I should say it is a 34. It comes at this point, I should say this is 33. Is it right? Means somewhere there should be knowledge that this height is increased, and if this much height is increased, I will say that this reading is this much. this height is increased, this reading is this much. Every instrument should have certain standard calibrated from other devices, so that if this parameter comes this much, I will say that this quantity is that amount or that much amount. So that's why that calibration element is the auxiliary element which gives the exactness or accuracy of that system or of that measurement. And to amplify the signal or amplify the quantity, external power element is used. Means calibration and external power element form the auxiliary elements to give the exactness. Are you getting? But transducer element, signal conditioning element, and display is the basic functional elements of a given functional measurement system. So these are the functional elements of measurement system. Any measurement system consists of this. So I have said that basic functional element. Basic functional elements having the first element, which is transducer element. Already I have told. What it does, it converts one form of physical energy into the useful form of another form. Useful form means which can be measured, measurable form. One form of energy is converted into another physical form which can be measured. For one form is, these are the velocity, these are the input, and output may be current, means pressure is converted into current, or acceleration is converted into current, or velocity is converted into current, or voltage or resistance, which can be measured, okay, depending on the transducer, whatever the nature of transducer. For example, here I am speaking, मी बोलतोय म्हणजे कोणती एनर्जी आहे? साऊंड एनर्जी, बरोबर आहे ना? मी बोलतोय म्हणजे कोणती एनर्जी आहे? साऊंड एनर्जी. तुम्हाला तिकडे ऐकू येतंय, तिकडे ऐकू येतंय म्हणजे डायरेक्ट साऊंडच ऐकू येतोय. मग माझी एनर्जी डायरेक्ट तुमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचते का? नाही. मी जो बोलतोय तो साऊंड आहे, पण तो कशामध्ये गेला? दॅट इज विथ द हेल्प ऑफ माईक, बरोबर आहे ना? माईकनी काय केलं? या साऊंडला कशात कन्वर्ट केलं? इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नलमध्ये, बरोबर आहे ना? हा इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल तुमच्याकडे आला, तुमच्या माईककडे, मग तुमच्याकडे आला, स्पीकरमध्ये आला, आणि स्पीकरने परत कन्वर्ट कशात केला? साऊंडमध्ये, बरोबर आहे का? ही सिस्टीम मी बोलतोय तीच सिस्टीम तुम्हाला सांगतोय. त्या सिस्टीममध्ये माईक किंवा हा लाऊडस्पीकर काय ऍक्ट होणार आहे? लाऊडस्पीकर काय ऍक्ट होणार आहे? दे विल ऍक्ट ॲज ए ट्रान्सड्यूसर एलिमेंट. आर यू गेटिंग? मी बोलतोय किंवा आपले जे कम्युनिकेशन चाललंय त्याच्यामध्ये माईक हा एक ट्रान्सड्यूसर एलिमेंट आहे. कारण माईकने काय केलं? साऊंड एनर्जीचं कन्व्हर्जन इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नलमध्ये केलं. पण तिकडे इलेक्ट्रिकल येऊन चालणार नाही. तुम्हाला इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल ऐकू येईल का? नाही. तुमच्या मोबाईलमध्ये काय होणार आहे? परत त्या इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नलचं कन्व्हर्जन कशात होणार आहे? साऊंडमध्ये होणार आहे. म्हणजे तुमचं लाऊडस्पीकर आहे तिथं. लाऊडस्पीकरचं काम काय आहे? कन्वर्ट द इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल इनटू sound energy. So loudspeaker will act as an transducer element in your side, and in my side mic will act as an transducer element, because it is converting one form of energy, that is sound energy, into electrical energy. In your side, electrical energy into sound energy. So transducer element is necessary. So what should be the characteristic of transducer element? The transducer element should have good accuracy, it should have good reproducibility, amplitude and stability and linearity, good frequency response, and it should be easily available. These should be the characteristics of transducer element. Okay, that are the good transducer element. If transducer element possesses these characteristics, you can say that it is the good transducer element. So every transducer element should possess these characteristics. Then signal conditioning element, already I have said. Is it right? What is the signal conditioning element? It is suitable that modification in the signal parameter. Okay, output transducer usually very weak and unable to display or record. Are you getting? So what are the signal conditioning element? Signal conditioning element means which? This element which you have shown here. ट्रान्सड्यूसरच्या नंतर जो आला होता तो कोणता आहे? सिग्नल कंडिशनिंग एलिमेंट. ट्रान्सड्यूसर मी सांगितलं, आता काय सांगतोय? सिग्नल कंडिशनिंग एलिमेंट. What are the parameters of signal conditioner? It should be amplify the signal collected. Signal is collected, given, converted by the transducer, amplified. It should be filter. Filter means unwanted signal should be removed. Then you will getting the. Then electrical filtration and signal compensation or linearization. Okay, that will be given with the help of these signal conditioning element. Okay, तुम्हाला येतोय का आवाज माझा? आर यू गेटिंग माय साऊंड? आर यू गेटिंग माय साऊंड? इथं इंटरनेट कनेक्शन आलेलं आहे. आर यू गेटिंग माय साऊंड?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
काय बघितलंय आपण आता? फक्त एम्स ऑफ मेजरमेंट सिस्टीम बघितल्या, बरोबर आहे. 3 एम्स असतात मेजरमेंट सिस्टीमचे, बरोबर आहे. नंतर काय बघितलं आपण? बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स ऑफ टिपिकल मेजरमेंट सिस्टीम. त्याच्यामध्ये 2 असतात. कोणते? कोणते 2 एलिमेंट्स असतात? बेसिक एलिमेंट्स अँड ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स. इज इट राईट? बेसिक आणि ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स. त्याच्यामध्ये आपण बेसिक एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय असतं आणि ऑक्झिलरी एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय असतं ते आपण बघितलं. ऑलमोस्ट 2 minutes आर रिमेनिंग फॉर द एंड ऑफ दिस मीटिंग बिकॉज इट विल वर्क फॉर 40 minutes. इज इट राईट? 2 मिनिटासाठी आपण हे झालेलं आहे. तेव्हा ह्याच्यातलं जे आहे, हा जो पार्ट आहे दॅट इज द एंडिंग. ओके, सो आय विल स्टॉप द शेअरिंग. म्हणजे आतापर्यंत आपण फक्त एक टॉपिक बघितलेला आहे, एम्स ऑफ मेजरमेंट अँड बेसिक फंक्शनल एलिमेंट्स ऑफ टिपिकल मेजरमेंट सिस्टीम. एवढी गोष्ट आपण बघितलेली आहे. आर यू गेटिंग? कुणाला काही प्रश्न आहे का याच्याविषयी, किंवा काय आवाज येत नाही, कुणाला काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे? हा, बरेच मुलं जॉईन आहे, 15 जण जॉईन आहात तुम्ही. आता याचा प्रॉब्लेम काय झाला? रेकॉर्डिंग चालू आहे, याची रेकॉर्डिंग चालू आहे. मग हे रेकॉर्डिंग पण मी तुम्हाला ड्राईव्ह वरती पाठवून देईल. ज्यांनी बघितलं नाही त्यांनी ते रेकॉर्डिंग बघून नोट्स लिहायच्या. आर यू गेटिंग? अरे आवाज येतोय का तुम्हाला? लेस दॅन 1 minute रिमेनिंग. सो वी आर एंडिंग द मीटिंग फ्रॉम आवर साइड. मिताली काकडे टू एव्हरीवन. नो सर. नो सर म्हणजे काय?